Sound is one of the most important mechanics in Counter-Strike. The sound you will hear the most are probably footsteps. It is even more surprising that I did not find a single piece of documentation about footsteps. So, the purpose of this video is to only look at footsteps. When do they appear? Let's start with the basics. You are running loudly with 250 velocity. If you are walking quietly, you are at 130 velocity. The running and walking velocity depends on the current weapon you are using. For example, the AWP has a slower velocity. The speed limit for being quiet is at 135 units. This applies to all weapons. Since the AWP's default walking speed is only at 104 velocity, it is smarter to just toggle the W button instead of pressing the walking key. You can go above the speed limit for just a little moment without a footstep. It is important to understand that the sound cue you are hearing is not in synchro with your player model. Once you cross the speed limit, it will take around 0.3 time units until the first footstep appears. After this, it will take another 0.3 time units until the next footstep appears. And this goes on and on. If you are crossing the speed limit by just 1 unit, the time until the first footstep will appear changes to 0.4 time units. The next steps will also be 0.4 time units away. If you toggle your velocity around the speed limit, the timer will not reset to 0 if you are just for a brief moment in the speed limit. The timer will add all the seconds together for calculating the next step. This means that it will take way longer for the first step to be heard, but you will still make a step if you cross the timer. If you are already decelerating but still above the speed limit and cross the timer, you still will make a sound. The same counts for crouching. If you want to jiggle silently around a corner, then I advise you to take a velocity around 180. If you want to jiggle for a long amount of time on the same place, I advise you to take a velocity around 160. It will take around 30 seconds till you make the first step. If you find the video helpful, please leave a like. If you like to use the orb in-game, then you need to vote for it in the workshop. The same goes for this masterpiece.